The idea we had with Scintillate was that there's white space in the footwear market. And this is kind of just goes back to what Joe did. He found white spaces with aerobics and with other avenues with Reebok. And there's always new white spaces that present themselves. One of the spaces that we thought was content creators. These people have huge audiences and fan bases that are in the millions all around the world. And they generally never get the same type of footwear signature shoe opportunities that these athletes, and specifically the basketball athletes, have gotten for quite some time. And, the question is why? Like, why has that been, the case that these people are almost devalued in a sense when they're just as influential? So I reached out to Joe and, asked him to help me with this project. And I think he and Julie recognized the white space opportunity there. And they realized from the early on that technology could play a really big part in this. As we were developing, we started to understand that AI could play a pretty significant role, and that there were three big problems with backing these types of individuals with their own shoes like athletes get. One of which being design is, quite expensive at times to do. The other piece is that molds, you have to make a mold for every single size shoe you're going to do. That can really add up. And then the third piece being you have to have a certain amount of inventory that you have minimum requirements for. And so we decided to also bring in 3D printing and partner with Zellerfeld, which is, a really great factory in Germany, so we could solve that problem. And now we've reduced the industry timeframe to launch a new shoe from 18 months typically to 3 months for a brand new original design, which has been pretty groundbreaking and a really effective use of AI.